Lake Michigan water levels are at their highest point in more than 30 years.
And that is causing problems for businesses right on the Sheboygan River.
New at 10, Tom Durian shows us how they're protecting their property.
The Sheboygan Riverwalk is dry right now, but as we found out this evening when we got here, it only takes a few minutes, and this spot right here is underwater.
I look at the radar and the weather at least 10 times a day.
Jeffrey Brown has owned the Wharf Bait and Tackle Shop along the Sheboygan River for more than 20 years. When we stopped by this evening, we witnessed just how quickly the water comes up. First, it backs up through this drain, and in less than 5 minutes, the Riverwalk is covered.
You've got 3 inches of play in the river right now, and if the flow of the river increases or the lake blocks the flow from going, that 3 inches is eaten up instantly.
The Army Corps of Engineers says the last time Lake Michigan was this high was in 1986. In a picture from that year, you can see the wet Riverwalk behind the shop. Right now, the lake is 33 inches above average for this time of year.
It doesn't take very long for it to come up and go back down.
Jeffrey's wife, Grace, says this Sunday, water was about 2 inches deep halfway through the store.
That's when I called the city and they came down and brought sandbags on a Sunday.
And imagine if you were only 4 or 5 inches off the ground to begin with, like Shop Dog Molly. That is a lot of water.
It's just the cleanup. It hasn't done any damage to us yet.
We're so close to the open harbor that as soon as we get some wave action, it pushes the water back up and it finds the path of least resistance, which is right here.
Just down the Riverwalk at Weather Center Cafe, like their namesake, they are keeping an eye on the weather and the rising water on their patio.
The patio gets saturated and people sort of tippy-toe inside.
With potential storms tonight and this week, they're really paying attention to the weather forecast, especially the winds. Anything out of the southeast, that's bad news for them here. And it doesn't look like there's going to be any relief long term. The Army Corps of Engineers says the lake level is expected to rise another inch in July. Reporting in Sheboygan, Tom Durian, today's TMJ4.